Alright. Whoa. Welcome, everyone, to the game. Twilight Princess. Woo! Alright. Let me just send the links everywhere. Because we're playing Zelda. What's up, Cheese? Give loot. Hello. Alright. I just gotta link this, and then, alright. I just gotta link this. We'll do that. What do you mean I tried? No, I meant, like, send the URLs to, well, not URLs. One, give loot. What did I call you? Oh. Nah, he was first. Jesus first. It says it on my thing. There's no way that you're first, because he is. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, what? Hey, what's up, Zapoid? Yeah, I know. I added Walter White to the thumbnail. What's going on? I like it. Yeah, I added Walter White to the thumbnail because... Yeah, sorry that made it not full screen, guys. Let me just go to input settings. Let me just calibrate it. Cool. Full screen, this should work now. Yeah, I put Walter Hartwell White, who lives at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, on the thumbnail. Because I thought that it would make it, like, more appealing, like more people would want to see it. What do I have to do? Alright. Sounds good. Go to the Goron Mines. What's up, Vath 12? Alright, yeah, we're playing this game because my Sonic stream, people like my Sonic stream. So I'm like, alright, I may as well play this game. And then tomorrow, of course, we will do the Mario Kart DLC. And it'll be fun and dandy. And exciting. Yeah, Vath12 and I are very excited because we will be in one of the same classes next year. And our class is like us and then just a bunch of less ideal individuals. And we think that's pretty funny. Hey, what's up? Ah, no humans allowed. Oh, right, I need the iron boots. Yeah. Vath 13, the sequel. Alright. There's no conceivable way I'm getting past that guy. Hey, what's up? I remember when I first played this game on the Wii U. It took me like a million years to figure that out. Wow, thanks, Zapoid. I like your iceberg. Honestly, it's a good iceberg. I mean, I might not make a video on it, like, instantly. Because, what's it called? Oh, because, wait, I'm blanking. I forgot what I was even saying. Oh, yeah. Because I might want to add things later. Like, if I think of something, I don't want it to be a situation where I make the video and then I'm like, oh, I forgot to add that. Oh. It's a horse. With goons. No, I'm gonna make a video on it. So people can better understand the JumpyWizard lore. Hi. Hi, my horse. What did I name my horse? I think I named it like your mom or something. Or like something very, Ow. Get on. Something like ridiculous like that. Yeah, C's. 4 minutes. I know. Nice. What's up, Midna? Alright. Let's go. Where do I have to go? I have to go here. Right? Maybe? Yeah. What? This is weird. Hey, what's up, Paul Pay? Alright, let's go back into Kakariko Village then. I have a map, right? Mini map. No, I don't want a mini map. I want a man map. Alright, let's keep going. I love it when there's an argument in 2 seconds. It adds excitement value to the stream. What? Yeah, no, it's not the best game to stream because it's like you have to talk and you have to do it at the same time. There's some games that are just not good to stream. And there's some games that are too good to stream. When a game is too good to stream, then like it becomes wild because like everyone constantly wants you to play that game. Even if you don't want to, you personally don't really want to play it. Like Minecraft, the only way you can conceivably, I'm using the word conceivably a lot. The only way you can stream Minecraft is if you're like committed to only streaming Minecraft. Because people will just ask for it 24/7. If you like, if it's something like regular. That's why I like variety, because I get sick of not variety. Play Spore. Spore is one of those games that I've always kind of wanted, but never got, because I've never like wanted it so much that I'm like, I have to have this game. Oh, it's this buffoon. Oh, great. Got a PS5 today, nice. I wish I could have a PS5. But I can't. I should read the letter. That's a fish journal, I don't care. Letters. So happy to meet you and spend a bit of time with you. I'm just planning a trip to a new location. You have a son. Man, Okoko, however that's pronounced, really makes me, just like, really freaks me out. That is one creepy looking chicken. Like, it is just a gross looking thing. Been learning how to drive recently. I've also been doing that. How lovely. Where do I go? I want my minimap back. Where's Ordon Field? Where's my village? I'd like to get back there. I don't know where to go. Oh, I think it's down here. Might be down here. Alright, nice. I don't care. Sorry. Like, whatever argument you guys are having, I am not interested. How's the progress so far? Pretty good. I mean, I'm okay at it. So, yeah. Yeah, I know you're not really doing anything. I don't think any of you are really doing anything. I think this is a fake conspiracy argument made by the conspiracy theorists. They're trying to trick us into believing them. I don't want you to turn around. No. Okay. Oh my god, no, I don't want you to turn around. Why is taking a horse over a... Why is taking a horse over like a dinky little bridge such a challenge? There we go. What? Come on, guys. Why is taking a horse over a dangerous, deadly, like, suspension bridge that could collapse at any second? That's 2 centimeters wide. So dangerous. Alright, horse. Stay here. Stay here, horse. Hello, village. Oh, how convenient. You're just waiting right outside your house. Whoa, it's you, Six Suiters. You're safe and sound. Did they not know that I'm just like constantly like saving them from death? Yeah, I need to not kill. I need to deal with the Gorons. Yeah, let's just enjoy this epic stream. That's what no one has ever said ever. But someone said it now. Can give me some iron boots. I can do the rest. They're like weird, like layered outfit. Isn't his outfit kind of strange? Like, it's not the white shirt. The white shirt, that's fine. Like, his bracelet's fine. His pants, like sandals, fine. But what is like his weird belt thing that he's wearing? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just like, I don't know. Yeah. I'll just cheat at sumo wrestling. But are there any rules against using iron boots? Why'd you time him out? That's just gonna make things worse. That's just gonna make him more ad. I don't even know what's going on. Timing him out is just gonna make him more mad. Like, he's just gonna come back in 300 seconds more angry. And he's gonna argue more. If you're mad about him arguing. I don't even think he's doing anything. Wait, how do I do this? Oh, come on. Hey, that's not nice. Alright. Alright. Oh, come on. Is that supposed to be really easy? Continue on the offensive with... Okay. Not safe for work. Okay, I get it. Thanks for like the advanced tip on how to just like absolutely cream you. Oh yeah, that time he wasn't going easy. Oh, this time he's actually not going easy. Okay. Ah. Oh. Hey. Okay. Okay, the strategy is press B as fast as you can, and then press A. Like, don't give them any time at all to slap you. Instantly slap them. And just push them. I know, I slapped him out of the ring. Oh, thanks for the iron boots. It's gonna really help me cheat against the Gorons and eventually be used as a magnet. Jumpy, did you hear? I did hear about that. It's pretty sad. I mean, he inspired a lot of people. I mean, I'm not like a Minecraft YouTuber, but you know, that being said, it's still very hard to say that it's just it's just like a sad situation. And I enjoyed some of his content. I saw some of his content like years ago. Like, I thought some of it was pretty good. Like, I'm just trying to like think of like, I remember he was playing like some Minecraft thing, and I just remember it was like good content. That being said, anyone with like however many, like he had like 10 million subscribers, 11 million, yeah, he's playing Skywars. Like 10 million subscribers, 11 million subscribers, you know, I'm not saying that inherently makes you a good person. Obviously, there's a lot of big YouTubers who are not good people, but he seemed like he was a great person, first of all. And second, like, if you have that many subscribers, like, you know, so you have 10 million subscribers, 10% of people, 10% of your subscribers, like, come back, are supposed to be, like, coming back to your videos, right? So that's 1 million people who, like, just enjoyed his content every day, or every time he uploaded. And, like, secondly, like, out of those people, you know, there's not, like, a statistic for this, but there had to have been, like, so many people who thought that he was just like you'll see comments on bigger YouTubers like, oh, your channel is like, it's the only good part of my day when I see your videos or something. He's a lead. Is the Jimmy John's guy a lead lover? I don't think he's a lead lover. I just think he's misinformed. There's no drama caused by you. There's no drama caused by you. There's currently no drama there's no drama. Like, it's fine. Literally not, I don't even know what happened. No one is mad at you though. I'm gonna run you over with my horse. Actually, I'll just dismount and then slice you up with my sword. Like, seriously, don't worry about it. But yeah, anyway. I don't know if the Jimmy John's guy, I don't know if he's a lead lover. I think he's like just like I don't know. Like, that's just like, it's hard to say. Hard to say what he is. Lead lover, not a lead lover. I'm really trying to think of a good way to describe him. I would say dumb is a pretty good descriptor, considering he's not smart. I would say dumb is a pretty good way to describe him. Like, that's just a dumb statement. Like, it's just like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just completely just ridiculous. Yes, I would say he is a fool. I would consider him a fool. Like, that statement is just like that you should make like $400 an hour. Like, that's just like, it's just, I don't even know how to describe. I don't even know how to begin to describe why that's dumb. I need to make like a video essay. I don't know why they always push out of the way. Why can't they grab towards? Like, they always push them out of the way and jump right in the way of the danger. Like, why don't they grab their arm and pull them towards them? Oh, well, that's a pretty inappropriate name. That's I'm just gonna, okay, I'm just gonna hide on the channel, because clearly if you have that username, then that's not good. I don't know where I was going with that. Where am I going? Oh yeah, but I need to make like a whole video essay on how just overly dumb. Oh my god. Thanks, give loot. Bro, he's invading. Give loot, you gotta help me out. Oh, you unhit him and then hit it. Okay. Bro. Oh, can you handle that? Handle the invasion, give loot. Rise, my knight. My give loot knight. Give the loot to the community and save us from this terrible threat. Oh no, he's on a pole. It's fine. Is Vath 12 can help me if he's still here. I don't know if he is. Oh my god. Now I have to pause. Hide user on this channel. Like, seriously. Like, what's the point of just spamming hi? You should be bored in 3 minutes. Where is he? Here he is. Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me with this give loot. I trust you. Oh my god. Give loot, can you help me out? Thanks. Oh man, I wonder if there's a way where I could ban accounts with that name, because they all have the same name. But that would probably require me to pause the stream. Most likely, this is like some... Most likely it's probably like some like 12-year-old or something. And what he probably did is he probably like just made like 10, maybe 15 email accounts. Probably not that many. Probably more like 5 to 10 email accounts. So we could just like do this. But he's more likely to just like go to someone else before go to another stream. Before, yeah, because it's he's not like trying to sell anything. Like he's not like posting a link or trying to get like money in any way. So it's most likely just someone who's doing this for fun. And so they're not going to make that many accounts. Yeah, no, it's not a bot. It's definitely a guy. No, I agree. This is a cool fight. Alright. Oh, I'm dead. What? Wait, how do I do this? You'll be back into... Alright, nice. What? This is a Smash Bros. Stage. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, I just gotta get him once. I remember this being much longer of an affair. An affair. Much longer of a thing. I'm so mighty and epic. Look at how mighty and epic I am, guys. Press like if I'm mighty and epic. Is everyone okay? What a noble guy. Good. Wow, what a great guy. He saved you. Yeah, why would you be mad? That'd be a mean thing to be mad about. Now you just have to get ripped and get a sword. And also get the Triforce. Yeah, now you do need physical strength, so you could kill monsters. Yeah, I did. It was epic. Should have seen it. It was like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Oh, alright, bye. Thanks for passing out. They're gonna be like, thank you, Link. Or thank you, Sixudus, or whatever I named them. Alright. All these dumb kids. Now it's time to do real men's work. What do you want? Yeah, you can be fine. Nah, I'm good. I think I'd rather just go into a dungeon and beat people up. Alright. Let's do this. I like totally forgot about him. Like, well, I didn't forget about him. I forgot he was this early. I didn't know he was this early in the game. Yeah. I will match your brute force. Your brute force sucks. I feel like whenever I have to do something like that in a game, I always push the button very hard. Is he just gone? I can't even talk to him, so you can't even be like, wow, you're strong. Ah. The Gorons themselves are like boulders. Dang. What does that even mean? For this game. Like, that's so weird. That I'm just like hurling the dudes I'm trying to save off their own mountain. Like, yeah, I killed all your guys, now can I save you? Well, it's not really about saving the Gorons, it's about getting the Fuse Shadow. So I can save the world, like... Oh my god. You know, I was thinking about this. So, we have music lessons. Right? People take lessons, but people are starting to take lessons over more things. Like, most people don't teach themselves things, right? Most people take lessons. Like kids, like, oh, I have my, you know, I have my, tennis lessons, or I have my guitar lessons, or whatever. But like, what do you think people will be taking lessons for in the future, you know? Like, do you think people will be like, oh, I have my movie watching lesson, or I have my playing video games lesson. Maybe there could be like esports lessons. Or like, what will people be saying? Like, I don't know. I had my napping lesson. That seems like the weirdest lesson ever. A napping lesson. Like some like 500-pound dude comes to your house like, I'm here to see Timmy. I'm here to give him his napping lesson. I'm a professional napper. I don't do anything except sleep all day. What? Hey. What? What? There's a meteor just killing me? Don't I like use that to my advantage at some point? But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I seriously doubt there's gonna be a napping lesson. Because there's some things everyone knows how to do. Okay, how do I jump on a Goron? But like there's gonna be, I don't know, maybe it's just saying like these completely ridiculous things. Can I slash you? Oh, okay. But I take off the iron boots. So I slash you. Okay, and then I'll be less heavy. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. That showed up just at the most annoying time ever. Come on, slash him. Alright. So that one didn't work too well. There we go. I need hearts. Ah. What? Okay, now get on him. Whoa, and now I'm up on this pipe. Oh, but I'm... Oh, okay. Yes, thank you for the hearts. Why does no one like to watch this game? This is such a cool game. Oh well. I like to play this game, and that's what really matters. How are you doing today, me? Oh, I'm doing great, me. Thanks for asking. Oh, yeah. How was your day, me? Oh, you already know me. You were me. Wow, that's crazy. That's totally wild. When are you gonna stop? Oh, do I just have to be super cool like that? I get it. Being cool is my passion. Is there gonna be being cool lessons? If you have to take a lesson, though, I'd assume you're not very cool to begin with. I'd assume that being cool is more of an acquired thing. Like, you don't just take a lesson, like, how to be cool. I'd imagine. I don't know what it's like to be cool. I'll figure it out someday. Oh, you suck. Yeah, get off your own mountain. Let me just throw all of you off until when I try to talk to you guys, there's no one there because I threw all of you to the base of the mountain. Oh, you're one of those guys that I have to beat up. Ah. I think the idea that I have to, like, just slash these guys enough times before the guy trying to help them is actually able to do it. Like, I'm just trying to help these guys, and I have to beat up their whole crew. Oh, you suck. Game. Oh. I don't think I was supposed to do this. But I did it anyway. Hey, what's up, Cheeky? That is hilarious. That I managed to get on that ledge and just walk past that guy. Cheeky, how does it feel having 1 million subscribers? Yo. Maybe there's such a little amount of Gorons because I threw all of them off the mountain. There's this old Goron. Gorkoron. That's a weird name. Darbus. Unless I beat you in a duel. I know. 10 paces. First one to shoot wins. Meet at dawn. Alright. Do the strategy. Just slap. I didn't know it existed either. Maybe it's a whole new discovery. I'm the first guy to discover it. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. I challenge you. Welcome back, Yovloot. It's gonna be much tougher than slap, 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 slap. Yeah, don't let them get any opportunities. Yeah, the... Oh, no, not the guy. Like, in-game. Like, I thought you meant, like, you got kidnapped by the pig guy. No, he didn't, he didn't come back. Alright. Yep. Hey, what's up, Clifford Longhead? Long time no see. Alright, yep. Mountain became to rage. Bow and arrow. I think it would be just like super funny if they're like, if the guy's name was like Link the 20th or something. Cause I know in Ocarina of Time they named a Goron after Link. So I think it would be funny if like it used your in-game name, and it's just like, oh, you share the same name. Cause like, you know, like, you guys remember that part of Ocarina of Time, where you're just like going back to Goron City in the future, and then you like see like the one Goron rolling around. He's like, hey, we have the same name. I know, I should design these games. I'd actually do a terrible job designing a Zelda game. I think every YouTuber likes to think that they know so much about game design. I don't know anything about game design. Unless it comes to Mario Maker, then I know a decent amount, but not enough to design an actual like Nintendo game. I just know how to make a level that's not just absolute garbage. Which is a lot of Mario Maker. Just not good levels. Which, oh, is it just back? No, that's, wait, huh? No, alright, that's the other one. What a difficult puzzle. I'm glad that I have the mental capacity to complete such a difficult task. If I didn't, that wouldn't be good. Is there the heat tunic in this game, or can Link just withstand high temperatures? I don't know. Do you go back to like a lava dungeon later? I don't think you do. I just messed up. Oops. Where do you even go? You go to the desert. You go to the Zora underwater place. You go to the desert. I don't want to do the same dumb thing I did twice. Oh, okay. I know what I have to do. Yeah. You go to the water place, you go to the desert, you go to like the snow mansion. Then you go to Temple of Time, then the Dragon Place, then the Twilight Realm, or whatever it's called. Oh. When do I get the like Hyrule shield or whatever it's called? I don't want the wooden shield anymore. Like, that's just some lame stuff. Well, I feel like they always give that to you like after the fire dungeons, because it can burn up. They want you to lose your shield. But, like, who uses the shield anyway? Like, that's the thing in these games. I can't think of a single time I used the shield unless it's like an Octorok or something where you have to like deflect. It just doesn't make much sense. Like you can get by just fine by just spamming B. Oh. Yeah, I don't get the shield. I mean, I get it, like, I can't think of a time where I would use it, though. Like, I just can't think of a scenario in which this shield would be useful to me in a Zelda game. I'm trying to think, in any Zelda game, well, doesn't it do, like, something... Oh, Mirror Shield does stuff. But Mirror Shield is more of an item. Like, you don't use it as a shield, you use it as... a mirror, a portable mirror. Whoa. Okay, I need a key. Why is it explained that there's problems? I mean, I guess most problems in like areas in Zelda games are just like monster has come in and harassed us, monster created by Ganon, monster is holding item you need to progress. So I'm assuming it's just like some angry dude that's here that Ganon made angry. Or that was angry already, because it was created by Ganon. It was created by Zant. Some people think that, like they did really throw Ganon in at the last second in this game. But some people think that, like, Ganon, like, they shouldn't use Ganon anymore. Like, I get that they wanted to use Zamp, but they kind of had to use his Ganon. But, like, the thing I don't get is people who, like, I get it if you don't, you know. I kind of get it if you think that, like, oh, they use Ganon too much. Ah, shield on fire, shield on fire. Roll, roll, roll. Stop, drop, and roll. There we go. I even did a stop, drop, and roll, and it just destroyed my shield. Which I don't use it. Man, this guy's annoying. Like, does anyone play a Zelda game, and then when Ganon shows up, they're like, man, why did Ganon have to show up? It's just so much worse now. Like, again, I get it if you want them to use new villains. But, like, is anyone mad when Ganon like, how can you be truly mad when Ganon shows up? I get being happy if there's another villain that's not Ganon / Ganondorf. Like, I get being happy. But why get... does anyone get mad? Like, I don't know. I could just be, like, making this up. And, like, this could just be, like, no one does this. But, like, the thing about Zelda is, like... it's, like, a weird mix kind of thing. Because it's, like... it's, like, not really a story... like, I can't call it a story-based game. That's, like, just based on the story. Oh, crap. Depth perception. It's like, how can, like, it's like, what, don't go in the lava? Yeah. But, like, also the story is, like, not that integral. Like, the story in each game is pretty much the same. Like, it has, like, lore, I guess. Not I guess, it does have pretty extensive lore. So, but like, I don't know, the story, I feel like the story in Zelda games, it's like, it's not, it's hard for me to just be like, this is a story game, you're playing it for the story. But like, the story is kind of an element, like, it's more story than like Mario. It's just like, basic story. Which, I've seen people also get mad at, like, they wish a Mario game had more story, and it's like, who cares? Like, it's just like a Mario game. It doesn't really need more story. Yeah, magnets. Like, what, like, do you want, like, there to be, like, a whole thing, like, oh, ever since the accident, Mario has not been able to jump, but he needs to find the strength inside of him. Goromoto. Alright. You're gonna watch this stream in the shower. There you go. Nice dungeon map. That's helpful. Yeah, like I see a lot of people complain about Mario's story not being intense enough. And it's just like, it's Mario, who cares? But I can't really think of a time when people thought that a game had too much story. So maybe people do like story, just like people just like story in games, which is pretty reasonable. Though that being said, I've never played any game with too much story, so I don't know what too much story is like in a game. Oh, it's this weird a cuckoo. I don't know, I don't care. Weird chicken thing. Like, listen to the music. The game developers knew they created just like nightmare fuel. I don't think I've ever had a nightmare about Okoko. Uku. Oka. I don't think I've ever had a nightmare about this individual. But I can, that's like the only thing that I've seen in games that it's called nightmare fuel that I think people could actually have a nightmare about. Like, people call so many things nightmare fuel. I can't imagine myself, like, how does a human brain do that? Where it sees something in a video game and then it's like, I'm gonna have a nightmare about this because this is scary. Like, I feel like most of my nightmares are just totally nonsensical. Like, some of them... Okay, most nightmares I have involve being chased. I remember a few nightmares that I've had. first nightmare that I still remember, probably like my scariest nightmare I've ever had, was, okay, so basically, by the way, this isn't that scary. It's just like, as a nightmare, it was scary. But basically what happened was, like, in the dream, like, my sister wasn't there for some reason, and it was me and my dad just, like, on a weekend, and we were, like, had to go in my sister's room for something, and there's just, like, this massive spider. This massive, disgusting spider, and it was attacking us, and it was, like, the size of, like, maybe it was like the size of like a golden retriever or something, and it was just truly horrifying. And it jumped on us and like attacked us, and it was just not good. I don't think we ever like killed it and like won. I think I just woke up. I don't know if I don't think I woke up out of like fear. But I do very distinctly remember this dream, this spider dream. Second nightmare that I really remember was my friends were over, and one of them kind of turned into like a scorpion thing, and then he chased me, and then I woke up because I was like out of fear, and then I'm like, oh, it's just a dream. But like that makes you think, like, what is a nightmare? Like, is a nightmare a dream that's just like bad, where something bad happens to you, or is it where something like scary happens to you? Because I've had like I've had dreams before where just like bad stuff happens to me, but it's not like a horror movie, you know? And so I don't know what constitutes as one. But I mean, my dreams are really not that deep. Most of my scary dreams involve me being chased or attacked by a scary thing, like a spider. Usually it's giant spiders. So there you have it. I'm trying to think, what's the most recent nightmare I've had? I feel like I have to say I was having a bad dream about something the other night. I can't remember it. Oh well. It probably wasn't that bad, but let's see. I remember being chased by like a wolf, like a werewolf monster, in a dream once. That was pretty scary. What else do I remember being chased by? I remember being chased by a... Who was I chased by? I don't know. Most of my scary dreams involve being chased by something. Or just like my bad dreams that aren't nightmares just involve like people like dying. Like that's like most a bad dream, which like, yeah, that's like obviously like not a good dream. It's like not very deep. It's not like it's like some big metaphor. I feel like people think that some people think that their dreams are like big metaphors. Oh, I don't know if this counts as a scary dream. You know the dreams you have when you're just like falling asleep and then you feel like you're falling? That's like I don't even know how I started talking about this. All my dreams are metaphors. My dreams are all metaphors. Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know someone was here. I didn't even know Givloot was watching. What's up, Givloot? I didn't know you were still watching. You had a dream where you drank your own pee. That's... Yeah, most of my bad. I mean, I can't pretend that I... Well, what's just like a totally random... That had to mean something. No, I'm trying to just think of like a totally random dream I had. I can't think of... Trying to think. Maybe it was a metaphor. Oh, yeah. Oh, what happens in that... And that sounds like something that happened in part 3, but I can't remember what episode it happened in. It sounds like something with old Joseph and with old Joseph in part 3. Part 5. Really? Jono Nabukyo. Abakio. That's what I meant to say. I don't remember that. I didn't really like part 5. Honestly. My personal opinion, part 5 was just a worse part 3. I know that opinion might get like hate by some people. I know a lot of people... There's like a sizable amount of people who don't like part 5. I personally think the issue with part 5... Oh, okay, yeah. I just didn't like it personally. I thought... So, I thought they were kind of trying to emulate part 3. But I thought the pacing of part 3 was, like, a lot better. Because, in my personal opinion, you have... Part 3 structure. It's a very long part. For whatever reason, part 3 is just super long. It didn't have to be that long, but honestly, I think the monster of the week like formula really worked for it. For part 3, while for part 5, I just don't think it did. While it sort of tried to emulate that. And part 3, you'll see the longest episode is a 3-parter, and that's the finale. That's the finale, where it's just this epic climactic battle, as opposed to part 5, where it's like... Well, alright, I'll explain. So, part 3, they start off, and they're like... We're going to Egypt. They start off, we are going to Egypt because my mom is dying and the only way we can save her is if we go to Egypt and defeat this evil vampire dude. Like, fair. Reasonable plot, right? And so they spend the whole time going and getting to Egypt. Where they should have made it shorter. It was too long. Like, I'm not saying part 3 is perfect. I'm just saying, like, that's the plot of part 3. So they spend a lot of the show getting to Egypt, and then when they're in Egypt, they get to Cairo, and then they, like, fight Dio, they do all that stuff, they have to find his mansion. And that's just what it's about. And so every time they fight one of his minions... It makes sense, because they're just fighting another guy on their way to getting to Egypt, right? And so all the guys they fight, they have one central goal, which is they're fighting these people because they're in their direct way of getting to Egypt. How long is that timer going to last? I could definitely make it through. But in part 5, they have multiple locations to go through, all throughout Italy, right? And they start off, their first goal, well, Giorno's first goal is to defeat the boss. Which, like, alright, fine enough. You know, he sees this guy, he sees how he's affecting. They see how he's affecting, like, the local community in Naples or whatever they live. And he's like, okay, I'm going to defeat the boss. The boss is evil. I'm going to defeat him. But in that, I feel like there's just too much stuff that just makes it more, like, complex than it has to be. You know? Like, in there, let's defeat the boss. He's evil. He's killing people. They, like, he joins, like, a gang, right? He makes friends, and then they, like, go get his money, and then they like, go get his money, they meet up with the daughter, then they have to bring the boss's daughter somewhere, and then Bucciarati has to, like, go, and he dies, but he brings himself back to life, like, that just made, like, that whole part, I think, was dumb. That he was dead, but then he was, like, dead for half the part, but he was a zombie. Yeah. And so you have, you know, you have, like, this format where it's not one simple goal. You know, it's two, like, the general flow of the part is just too, like, there's too much going on. You know, and if you analyze the other parts, you know, like, part one was, like, kind of dumb. You just master Haman, whatever, master that, beat Dio. Fine. Very, very simple. I haven't read part 6, so I don't know how it is. Like, I've seen the episodes that are out on Netflix, but I haven't read it, so I don't know. Like, I can't really have a full opinion on it. But yeah, don't spoil it, please. But part 1, Master Haman beat Dio. Fine. Part 2, they have to defeat the Pillar Men. You know, simple. Starts off, sees something with vampires, you know, gets involved, finds out about the Pillar Men, trains to defeat them. Master Haman defeat Cars. Which, by the way, I think his fight with Cars was super cool. Which I will get back to when I'm explaining why I think part of part 5 doesn't work. Part 3, as I mentioned. Part 4 is different, but part 4 is more of like a slice of life kind of thing. Like, it's more like about their life, and then their thing to defeat Yoshikage Kira, and also Red Hot Chili Pepper at the beginning, which was kind of strange how Red Hot Chili Pepper didn't really tie in after. Did you say something important? Yeah, I actually really like part 2. But part 4 is different because, yeah, as I said, it's more oriented on that. So I think it's fine that they don't have, like, a central goal. Like, obviously it's to defeat Yoshikage Kira. And I'm not saying that the stuff with Red Hot Chili Pepper just, like, being a villain and then he's not, like... I'm not saying that's necessarily good, but I think it's fine. Climb the ladder, please. But yeah, part 4 is more calm, exactly. Then you get to part 5, which just has this, like, crazy convoluted thing where it's like simple goal of defeating the boss, but there's too much stuff in between. So it's not really that simple. Like, I feel like there's too much go here, do that, go back, do this. So you have, the plot is just like too much in part 5. Then you have the characters. I think the characters are pretty good. I actually do like the characters in part 5. Well, if he is the ultimate life form. But I do like the characters in part 5. I think that's why a lot of people like them. Characters like Narancia. I know my friends, I have a friend who said Narancia is his favorite character in all of JoJo. Like, that's fine. Personally, I don't like Giorno that much. I think, yeah. I think the characters in part 5, like, they're pretty good. They're pretty good characters. So I think a lot of people who do like part 5 probably like it for the characters. But then you get to the worst part of part 5, in my opinion, which is the fights. The fights just make no sense in part 5. They are so overly complicated with just these random people, which is why I think the thing of part 3, you know, it was a very long part. There was a lot of fights, but the longest fight that wasn't the final climactic battle was 2 parts. They see a stand, they figure out how to defeat the stand, they fight the stand, and that's it. And you have some great, like, funny moments in part 3. You have some, like, great stands, and they're all, like, not all of them are memorable. Some of them are pretty forgettable. What's up, Cheeky? Like, some of the episodes, like, yeah, I will agree that some of the stands are forgettable, but some of them are great. Like, you have some great stands. Where, as opposed to part 5, like, yeah, you have cool stands, but the fights are just so much more complicated, where it's like, I can't enjoy them as much. You know, like, hey, what's up? Cow says moo. We're talking about why we don't like JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I'm giving my rant on JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 5 and why I don't think it's as good. What? Yeah, no, but the Part 5... No, I'm saying the fights are just overly complicated. Like, they last for so long, and it's like... I don't like how... Like, in a normal fight, you'll have, like a normal real-life fight between 2 trained fighters. Someone will make a move, and then the other person will either dodge that, or, like, counterattack, or get hit, or whatever. But, in like, JoJo, for whatever reason, they're like, oh, you did this move? Well, I knew you were going to do this, so I did this. Oh, well, I knew you were going to do that, so I did this. Well, you were thinking I was going to do that. And, you know, that's fine to an extent. And I feel like in Part 5, like, that is... They really overdo it in Part 5 with that stuff, like... Oh, what? Come on. Let me throw this guy. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about how, like, the fights are just, like... They're just, like, so much. And it's just like completely like too much. It gets to the point where it's like kind of at some points unenjoyable to watch because you have these like complicated fights and it's like you don't even know what's going on at some points. Like they explain what's going on and like ow. Part 6 is so but like I'm just saying like part 5 like it just feels messy. Like I don't even care if it's complicated. I think the thing is Part 5 feels messy. My God, when is this guy gonna? I mean, like I get that it, like I have to like. Oh my God. This fight isn't even that hard. I'm just not. There we go. I just wasn't like doing it well because I was not focusing that much. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like part 5, the fights just feel like so messy. And then also I feel like there's so many just like complications going on in the story that make the fights more messy. Like some moments are really cool in the fights in part 5. Like I don't hate part 5. Like some moments are just like super cool. Like when Bucciarati like unzippers himself so much that like his heart stops beating or whatever. Like that's pretty cool. I got to admit, like, that's some cool stuff. Like, when they're on that train. But, like, some stuff, like, where it's, like, there was a whole episode where it was just, like, I think his stand was like Metallica or something versus the boss. I don't even remember the boss's name. I just remember him as the boss. They fight. Doppio, I think his name is. They fight. And it's like... That was like... just a long fight. And like the ending was just like, ending was a whole other thing. Like I don't know why they had to throw Polnareff in there. Like he's a cool character. He's probably one of my favorite characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. But I mean, they didn't really have to put him in. They had the whole thing with the stand arrows. Like I get it that they want to talk more about the lore. I just wanted to roll. I didn't want to talk to you. I just wanted to roll. I didn't want to talk to you. But I think they had too much stuff about that. And then, like, yeah, no, like, part of it is that it's just, like, flawed. But there's a difference between having, like, a nice amount of, like, weirdness, like, part 1's just, like, ridiculous lines that some people in part 1 say, versus, like, part 2's just, like, there's just, like, so much, like, weirdness in the story, and I do agree that that's part of what makes it so good. but it gets to a certain point where it's not like, it can't be like so entertaining if it's just like confusing, you know, after a certain point. Which the ending of part 5 is like so messy and it lasted for so long that it's like I couldn't even enjoy its weirdness anymore. But it's not about weirdness. Again, it's about it just being like too confusing for how long it is. Like, the show, like, the ending was just too long for how confusing it was. And I mean, again, like, part 3 is longer. Part 3 is, like, super long. But, like, the thing about, part 5 is that, like, part 3, the longest fight, and the end of the show, well, it was more like 4 episodes. Well, there was a whole ending arc. There's a whole ending arc when they went into Dio's mansion. They went with, there was like, there was Darby the gamer. That was funny. Like, that was still like so ridiculous and entertaining. Like, it wasn't a long fight where it's like, I did this because you think you did this. Which, I mean, there was some elements of that. But, I mean, it was mostly, like... No, I'm saying the fights. Like, I'm just saying, like, the whole plot, like... Like, with everything. Like, with Bucciarati, like, being dead. But not actually... But, like... actually being dead even though he seems alive, to like the whole body swap thing. Like, why did they switch bodies? Like, it was kind of funny, but it was so weird. And then like who has the boss's second personality, King Crimson's second personality, and then I can't even remember who it was. I can't even remember who it was. But, and then they like, the whole thing with like, it was just too much, in my opinion. Well, I mean, I don't know how, it's like hard to say how long the ending was exactly. Like, part 3 had a more defined like ending arc, and it's possible that part 3's was longer. But it felt, I don't know, I just liked it more because it felt less like there was just like random things going on. That being said, I still liked part 5. Like, I still enjoy the show. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't like part 5. I know, but I'm just saying, like, that in and of itself is not confusing. I'm just saying it adds too many layers. Too many unnecessary layers to the plot. Like, I'm just saying there's too much going on. Like, you didn't need all of that to happen. Like, I get that there's an explanation in the story for all of them. That's fine, but you didn't need a body swap to happen. You didn't need them to do all that. Honestly, I think the part would have been significantly better if they just like, I know it's not called his normal adventure, but like, it's too much. Like, it's just, they needed to add less stuff in it to make it a better story. Which, yeah, again, it's not called his normal adventure. Like, weird things are going to happen in it, and I think that's fine. Because, again, as he said, it's not called his normal adventure. It's called his, it's a bizarre adventure. But I really think that they should have simplified some of it. I'm not saying they should get rid of all of it. I'm saying they should either make it, like, less, just, like, all at once, or they should get rid of, like, one element that was just too much. Like, it was too messy for it. It was too messy for it to truly work. I think I understand what I have to do. So, like, that's just my opinion. Like, I get that it's bizarre, but at a certain point, like, it's better to have JoJo's a little bit less bizarre adventure if it means that the story will be generally easier to follow and more entertaining to watch. Like, it's out there, sure. But they have this on top of the overly long fights, where it's like, I'm doing this when you think I'm doing this, and you are doing that. Which I think is a bit too much in part 5. And all the other parts, I think it was fine. And that is a problem with just, like, anime in general, is that they do that a lot. But I think in other... like, in other parts, it works a lot better. Even in other parts. Can you guys stop shooting at me for 2 seconds? Or I'm gonna have to back up and shoot you guys. Oh my god, stop. There we go. Jeez, so annoying. But see, when the fights are too long, it's just like... it's like at a certain point, you're just like, alright, that's enough of this fight. Like, I want to see something else happen. You know? And I'm not saying have generic ones. I'm saying, like, if they have better fights, I'd rather have a lesser quantity. I'd rather have, like, quality over quantity. Like, I'd rather have higher quality fights that are shorter and more concise. Even if it means that there's, like, less to watch, I would rather have that. Especially with the stuff with Green Day. I think that was the guy's name. Like, the guy who dug in the dirt. Like, that could have been a whole episode shorter. That, like, when I think of the stuff I don't like about Part 5's fights, I think of that fight. Like, they get in the helicopter, and it's just like, it's a whole thing. With just these random goons. Like, these random goons of the mob boss. They get into, like, this whole big thing where, like, I just remember the helicopter stuff about Bucciarati's death. Just being, like, such a... we gotta check the map. What? Can I not go to see what's up on Alright, it seems I missed something. I know, no. It's not a problem, like, it's not a problem with the anime. It probably is a problem. It's just like a problem with translating anime to manga in general. And like, I get that. Like, I get that aspect. Like, they do want to be faithful to the manga. But like, I'm not saying that like the people who made the anime are like dumb idiots who don't know how to like make something entertaining, because I thoroughly enjoyed all 5 and like a 4th parts that we have out right now. Like, to say I enjoyed them is like an understatement. Like, I love that show. It's a great show. But they made some of it just too complicated. Okay, so judging by the like the shape of the rooms, I think must be back here. Okay, I had to do some backtracking, that's fine. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:15. Nice. Yeah, I know that's the point of the show, but like, I'm saying that what they could have done in part 5 is made the fights more concise and made the part like a bit shorter, for the sake of having a part with that's like just less like it's just easier. Like, it was too much, you know? And I don't mean like hard to follow. Like, I just mean like it's not hard to follow. Like, I don't know what's going on. It's hard to follow. Like, why are they doing this now? Like, it's like too much, you know? Oh, okay, so there's one up there. Like, that's what I mean. Is that they should have just like I'd rather have shorter fights. Especially the Green Day fight. Like, they could have like shortened that, found some way to shorten it. And again, like, I don't know if it would have been better for them to just like try to be more faithful to the original. Like, I get if they want to be faithful to the original. Did I go the wrong way? Am I not supposed to be? I can't think of a way to get up there. But that's just my personal opinion on part 5. Is that the focus on just these like they focused they like put the too much in every fight for too long, because like, again, the whole point of JoJo is extremely specific powers fighting against each other, but like, you don't want the same powers fighting against each other just like for a million years. when he cut. But I mean, did that fight really need to be 4 episodes long? Like, that was a 4 episode long fight. Like, sure, you have some cool moments in there, but there was like 4 episodes of them first being introduced to just this random guy who just works for the boss. Then he's in like a helicopter, and I just like, I think what you would cut is you would just cut down on like is 2 fight, but it was the same fight. Like, it was 2 fights at once because there's 2 guys, but it's like it's the same fight. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it was two guys that they were fighting, but I mean, like, it just. And then didn't he like there was like the dirt guy, right, who ate dirt. And that was pretty funny, actually, that he just like his powers that he just ate a bunch of dirt. And then there was like the evil doctor, and he was just like, yeah, I mean, but it's still like cutting between 2 fights, extending the length. That still extends the length of the fight. Like, you are still from start to finish having a fight that lasts 4 episodes. Whether it's like they're focusing on 2 multiple guys, then it's just, if it's just, then it's just like a plot line that lasts longer than it should last. Like, cutting it up into things that lasted 4 episodes, then they should have done it so it was more like less just like so many guys at once. Because if you're following 2 different fights, you're still following 2 different fights over the course of 4 episodes at the same time. And I get that with the people, like, they couldn't really be separated that much because of their, like, the enemy's relationship. Like, they were, like, some evil doctor who, like, told old people that they had no friends. Like, just some, like, weird dude. They're like, best friends or whatever, and they like to do evil together. Like, fine, that's, you know, I get that they have to be put together. But then they should have found a way to shorten it so you're not following these guys for 4 episodes. And that's just the only one I can remember. I do remember thinking that some fights were just like, what? I do remember thinking that some other fights just lasted too long, but I can't really even remember other fights from part 5. I remember the obviously the one on the train. I thought the one on the train was actually really cool, but that was only like 2 episodes, if I remember correctly. And then they had the other guy where he was like, he just like basically taught Giorno that he could like revive people's organs. Like, okay, that's cool, you know, fine. But like, otherwise, like, well, that was probably only 1 episode. And then they turned everyone's car into frogs. That was cool. Again, they all have cool moments. All the fights have cool moments in them. Oh, well, you know what? I know where you live, so doesn't matter. Alright, see you, JJ. Have a good night. How do I get up there? Well, I have to... Is there a way to... Oh, right, and then... Did I get lost? Did I get myself lost? I think I may have. I might be streaming this until like really late. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be playing Twilight Princess, but I'm probably gonna I'm gonna finish this dungeon on stream. I don't like to not finish dungeons on stream. Which I gotta see where I'm going. So I'm just wandering around like a fool. Why isn't it letting me go down? Like, it's not letting me press the go down button. Oh well, let's just backtrack and see if I can get, because I know the third key is in that other room. Or at least something important is. I don't think I ever climbed this wall. This might be important. Seems like it could be, and it could be what I am missing. I feel like the iron boots mechanic in this game... Oh, piece of heart. Nice. I'll still take it. I feel like the iron boots mechanic in this dungeon is really cool, but I just wish it went by faster. Like, I just wish I didn't have to wait around so long to use iron boots. Or like to walk on the ceiling. Like it is a long walk. Alright, so I need to figure out some way to use the bow and arrow to hit something. I know this puzzle will involve the bow and arrow. Because this game likes you to solve all of its dungeons in like a very specific order. So, I know I have to use a bow and arrow here, because if I didn't, then I would have to have done this earlier. Okay, this is just me thinking with my logic. I don't know where else I can go. In this room. Actually, maybe I do. I may have been in this room through the bottom path, but I don't know about the top path. Oh, okay, it's this room. And that brings me to the beginning of the dungeon. Alright, I don't want to go back there then. Half the puzzles I solve in Zelda games are just because I kind of remember them. Oh, no, I don't want to speak to you. But I can't say I fully remember how to do this. I mean, I'll figure it out. Like, I'm not, like, 5 years old, but... maybe it's a really obvious solution. Could very well be. Well, it has to be something with the bow and arrow. I know that. Wait, so if I... Oh, I'm gonna try to go in that room through the other door and just see what happens. Maybe I'm just stupid. Whoa. I mean, everyone in games gets stuck at like a easy, obvious point. Sometimes, right? Okay. I may have never been... Oh, I have. Crap. It's gotta be something in that room. Unless, can I possibly go there another way? I can. Okay, that's what I'm doing wrong, is that I get tunnel visioned on how do I solve the puzzle in this room, and I don't even think that I could just be like, that's just an exit. Alright. That's fine, let's go there. What time is it? 10:31. I was having a conversation with my dad yesterday about how just like what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was having a conversation with my dad yesterday about how like neither of us just like want to go to sleep. I mean, I'm not saying that I like don't like sleeping, and I'm not saying that like when I wake up I'm like, oh thank God I'm done with that pesky activity. But like I feel like when I was like little, I would like go to bed really early. Like when I was in 6th grade, I would literally go to bed at 7:45. Like sometimes, I'm not even kidding. Cause like when I was in 6th grade, I had like no hobbies. And so like what I would do is I would just like do my homework, like watch YouTube or whatever. And then when I'm like, all right, I am even mildly bored, I just would like be like, all right, well I guess I may as well go to bed. Also, I kind of like to go to I liked to oh, what am I saying? I like to wake up really early. Like basically for school, I've had to wake up at like various times, but I started off by wanting to wake up at 5:30 for whatever reason, 5:30 in the morning for school. Now I wake up at like 6, but I sleep in until 6:30 or sometimes 7. But like, I used to, for whatever reason, I used to enjoy waking up at 5:30 in the morning, and I would like feel like I overslept if I set my alarm for 5:40, if I woke up at 5:45, or God forbid I woke up at 6. For whatever reason, I just woke up so early in like 6th grade. I don't know why. Like, I used to wake up really early. I used to wake up at like when I was little, I just thought it was like really cool to wake up early, and so I'd wake up at like, I remember once waking up at like 3 in the morning. Usually people like are like, I woke up at 3 in the morning to do, like, I woke up at 3 in the morning to do my homework, or I woke up at 3 in the morning to like do something that I needed to do. I woke up at 3 in the morning because I needed to be somewhere extremely early. But no, I once just woke up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, I don't feel like sleeping anymore. I'm just gonna wake up. I think I eventually like that was just like I used to just be like weird. And then yeah, it was just like, I was just like strange. I don't know. Okay, so somehow I missed that there was a door here. I don't know how I missed it. Oh, I missed it because it was like, oops. Alright, that's fair. I didn't miss it because I couldn't solve a really obvious puzzle. I missed it because I just like, it was distracted talking about how JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. And then because I thought it was a dead end, I didn't check back there. So, was that dumb? Like, yeah, kind of. But like, it could have been dumber. Okay. It was dumb, but like not that dumb because of the circumstances. Oh, I need iron boots to pull this. What? Okay, now I'm dumb. Oh, what do you want, Midna? I know. Companions in Zelda just always say like these unhelpful tips. Like if you're trying to like solve something, they'll just be like blah 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 blah. Well, there had to have been something back there. I gotta check. Oh, okay. You're shooting at me. Did that even do any damage? Any left? No. Yeah, there has to, because that's just like a round room, just like the ones the other Gorons were in. And then hopefully I'll be fighting the boss. What was I even talking about? I was talking about just like when I was in 6th grade, I went to bed at like 7:45. I don't know why. Yeah, like it just didn't make any sense to me. And then I remember thinking, I was like, I still went to bed super early until like coronavirus, where I'm just like, okay, well I may as well stay up later. But even then I would get tired at like 9:30. And it's just like now, again, now it's not like I don't want, like I'm just like opposed to going to bed. It's not like I'm just like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up all night and watch cartoons. Like whatever little kids say. It's just that like, what? Ooh. Ow. Alright. Oh, okay. That works. Knock into a gate. Just knock it over. Can you die? Thanks. Oh! Man, that was just uncool. Did not realize they would just jump on me and knock me over. But there's some people I know who they just like, they'll go to bed at like 3 a.m. What? Okay, so that doesn't work. Do I have to like shoot them? Guessing I do. When do I get bombs? I think I get bombs after this dungeon. Alright, this gives me more arrows. That's fine. Usually you get it in the Goron dungeon. I think it's cool how Skyward Sword did it, where in Zelda games there's always like bomb flowers before you get bombs, and then when you finally get bombs it's like there's just no more bomb flowers. But I think Skyward Sword did it in a cool way where just like you only used bomb flowers, because that made bomb flowers seem actually like more important, instead of just like bombs you get early on that like don't matter, and then you just like use like better stuff. I think it made them a lot like cooler. Check the Discord. Oh, did I start an argument there? Alright, let's check this. It's not gonna show up on stream. Oh. The text wall. Yeah, that's true, but Josuke's hair, like, that just is so minuscule, like, it doesn't matter. That's true, I do agree that part of the fun is just reading the jank. That's true. I'm not saying it's bad. But like, I just think that like again, I can see where people like it, but for me personally, it just gets too messy. Like if people enjoy watching it and it's like people enjoy watching it, then like that's great. Like I enjoyed watching it too. I'm just saying that like it is kind of like too messy for me, but I still like was able to enjoy it because I still do think that it's good. The one point I do disagree with though is the stuff about Josuke's hair. Like it led nowhere, yeah, but it's just like so small compared to major plot details like Bucciarati being dead. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Which, like, again, like, part of the fun is the jank. That being said, like, too much jank is, like, a lot. Like, you could say that you could never have too much jank, but I feel like if I'm watching a show, I want it to be a lot more like I don't want it to, I don't want to feel like there's just so much going on that just like feels unnecessary. Like the stuff about Bucciarati being dead, which honestly I think if trying to think like that plotline was actually pretty important to the general story, where it's like he knew that he's dead but he felt that what he was doing was like so important that he had to keep fighting. That was actually pretty important. I think the thing that just like, and like I was fine with that when it first showed up, but I think the thing that I personally thought was like kind of too much was when it got to oh, I went the wrong way. No, I missed it. The thing that I personally thought was too much is just like the ending where Polnareff comes back. I get that they wanted him to come back to explain stands or whatever and then do all the body swaps. But the body swaps to me and that whole part, like, I think if they wanted to do body swaps, they should have just done a body swap stand and made it more standalone, instead of having it be this whole thing, which is like crucial to the end of the story. Like, I feel like doing a body swap plotline at the end of a story is a bit strange. Which, again, it is called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, but I don't mean it's like, whoa, that's so weird, that's so cool. I mean, just like, it doesn't make sense from a narrative standpoint. And again, like, the fun is how janky it is, but oh my god, stop shooting at me. It's just like, it was too complicated and nonsensical. It's like, you can only make so little sense, you know? This is a long rant that I've gone on. I'm almost done with the dungeon, though. I would have been done with it by now if I just wasn't a fool. But I am, so oh well. What are you gonna do about it? Bring me over here, thanks. I think it's kind of funny that he just like forgets about plot lines. But also, like, part of that is good. Like, I feel like you don't have to explore. Like, if something's not interesting, then unless you're going for like a 10 out of 10 just like masterpiece of a thing, you know, you're trying to make like an artful, thought out production. But if a thing isn't interesting, I'd rather have like a small continuity error, just like a small thing that was just dropped, than have to sit through an uninteresting conclusion to an uninteresting plot line. Like, if I don't care about something, it doesn't need to be resolved or gone into that deeply. Just needs to be like if no one cares, then no one cares. Oh, it's this boss. Man, it is late. How long have I been streaming for? I must have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Yeah, because if it's almost 11, I started at 8:30. 9 to 11 is 2 hours. 8:30 to 9 is half an hour. I would have definitely been done with this boss by now if I wasn't so dumb. Twilight Igniter. Ow. Oh, crash into a pillar maybe? Oh no, you just break those. Oh, okay, shoot him and then while he's down for the count. Oh, he's walking away or something. Oh, only 2 hits. I could have definitely gotten more. Ah. Okay, so when I shoot his eye, he will walk away from me instead of towards me. Grab. And then I trip him. Should hit him a little bit more, and then I'll have a second phase, and then... Alright, is he gonna go through his second phase now, or is he just gonna be an idiot until the day he kicks? I like the term kicks instead of dies. I think it's just like the most like ridiculous way of saying die, but it's like so funny. This guy's a moron. But okay, so now after no, don't grab his chain. Oh, no, he's just dead because he's such an idiot. Now he's gonna have a second phase, right? No? Alright. Fine. I will take it. We'll get some story and then... we'll move on. Man, this just reminds me about like the way Majora's Mask treated its dungeons. Just like thinking, I'm just like thinking back, like every Zelda, or I think every 3D Zelda game has multiple objectives that Link has to go through, like the first beginning of the game to like mid-game dungeons are like get like the Master Sword or do something, get item thing 1, and then they have like a second part which is get item thing 2. Majora's Mask, when you were done with a dungeon, it was just like some giant said something, and then it's like, all right, you got 3 more giants left, 2 more giants left, 1 giant left. Yeah. And like, I just thought that was cool. And then when you were out of the dungeon, it's just like you just went back to it. Who are you? Oh, are you like the elder or whatever? Yeah, I'm done here. I'm out of this dungeon. Because it's dumb. I actually like that dungeon. Yeah, total playtime 437 to what? 656. Am I gonna get more story now, or? Yeah, you're gonna say something. Alright. Skyward Sword had 3 sections. of the game. I mean, it had first set of dungeons, second set of dungeons, and then like get the way to go into the last dungeon. The last dungeon. Alright, I'll save her. I don't know where she is. I don't know what happened to her, but... Yay, he did it. Wow, that's such a nice thing to say. But a little bit weird. I mean, I don't know. I've never had anyone tell me that when they grow up, they want to be like me. Maybe because I'm not grown up yet. That's kind of a strange thing to say to someone's face. I don't know, I guess it's kind of nice. Yeah. I feel like in a lot of storylines, there's like the hero or whatever, or like the chosen one. And the thing about Zelda, like some stories do the chosen one like well. Like Zelda, like yeah, he's technically the chosen one, but he also steps up in every game. Like it's not that because he's the chosen one, he's infinite, he's just more powerful than everyone else, or that he's more, you know, skilled. Which I mean, he is, but like Link like always like steps up, you know? He always like does what he needs to do, and he's not the chosen one because he just is. Like he does what he has to do, like Avatar. You know, the chosen one is the Avatar. They can bend all four elements, but they always have to like step up and do stuff. But like I don't like stories where it's just like the chosen one is just the chosen one just because. But anyway, what I'm saying is that they should make like a game like this where it's like you're not the ancient hero, you're just a guy who's just super cool and does all these things, but you're not like some ancient hero. Like I kind of get it, but honestly they should get rid of the ancient hero element. I mean, I guess for a franchise they kind of need to, but I feel like the ancient hero element, like why? If he's gonna, you know, step up and do, I guess, heroic stuff anyway, because he just is super brave anyway, then why not just have him just be a brave guy instead of the brave guy? Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna do some Mario Kart stuff, because the DLC is coming out. I guess it's coming out in 57 minutes, but I'm not gonna wait that long. Alright,